Hello and welcome to Amber Marie Knits. My name is Amber. Welcome to my crafty channel. This is episode 116. Today is August 8th, 2025. Whew. We have a lot to talk about because you remember how last week I said that, I had two objects that were almost finished. I did not cast anything on Friday night, but Saturday, Sunday, Monday, yeah, we had some new cast-ons. I started a whole bunch of new stuff. So, of course, this channel is crafting, knitting, spinning, crochet, whatever, sewing sometimes. We just have knitting and crochet today, though. So, I don't have much time because I'm on my lunch break. So, bear with me. We're going to jump in, do finished objects, whips, future cast-ons, books, and then some life. I do have some life for you. So, first off, finished objects. Here's one. This is the finished can cozy that I should have finished before I recorded, but I didn't. And it is Plastic Can Cozy by Knitty Knitty. Yarn is Fangirl Fibers in the Boy Bands collection. Isn't it amazing? So, quick and easy, fun pattern, just with some leftovers. Finished that. The other pattern I did also finish was the, actually I finished that Friday too. The photographer hat by Lavanya Petrosella. Picture here, I finished it and then gifted it like immediately. So, picture of it there. That was done using yarn I dyed and some Patons Troy in black held together. Looks awesome. So that's everything I finished. Y'all ready for these whips? 5 new cast-ons. We're gonna go with the easy ones. Bag made by me. Started a sock, toe up, did some 3x1 ribbing on the top of the foot, plain on the back. I'm going to do a shadow wrap heel. Black is Fangirl Fibers 80/20 in Master Gracie. Red is, I don't actually know, but it's cool looking. So yeah, I'm just that far in it. So, got that done, started. So that's like my easy mindless knitting. I need to hurry up and get it to the heel so I can finish the heel so it can be even more mindless. Yeah, there's that. So there's that project. This one's also more, I'm going to what I consider the less interesting to more interesting, because why not? This is a bag by Gingersnapfibers. I am making a moss stitch blanket. I am using 2 colors of Lion Brand Mandala. I don't know the colorway names, but here's some from one. I put them in cakes. They're a disaster. But I am alternating. Is that the right side? I don't know how. Yeah, that's the right side. So yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going to make a giant square for this or if I'm going to make like 9 12x12 squares and sew them together. I will decide that once this hits 12x12 and we'll go from there. So, there is whip number 2. The next whip, we'll do this one. This is in a bag made by me. And if you want one of these bags, I do have an extra one. So, email me at ambymarieknits@gmail.com and we can talk about it. So, this is, did I do the first page on this? No, I did not. So, this is going to be the Jenny cardigan by Suzanne Summer, So Sue Knits. It is a brioche cardigan, picture of it here. And this is how far we got, that's the wrong side. So, I've only got the first block done. This is not a high priority make, but I want to work on it because it's fun. But this is something that I just want done by the end of the year. Yarns used is, let's grab it in the pants, Mosaic Moon. And this is a sample for the Knotty Knittress. All my next projects are samples. So, Mosaic Moon. It is their Laurel Sport. So, colors. This one is Smog. S-M-A-U-G. Okay. And then, let's see. Reptile. Hold on. I don't know which one's which, actually. I should have paid attention to that. Okay, colorway Colbury, which is a purple. Okay, so the purple's the purple. Haha, sorry about that, y'all. Here's the purple, that's Colbury. And one of these is Reptile and the other is Comis. I wonder if that's Comis and that's Reptile. That would make sense. But these are the 4 colors for this top or cardigan. So like I said, it's going to be slow. I'm not in a hurry on this. But at the same time, I want to work on it. But let me show you my 2 that are a little bit more of a priority. So there's that one. Okay. We'll do this one. I've talked about this, I think. So the Wild Horses sweater by, sorry for crinkles. I just want to get to the page that has the picture of the pattern. Okay, Wild Horses by Knit. Sample for Fangirl Fibers. Oh my gosh, I love this yarn. So, how to do a zebra stripe bag. Call it my zebra stripe bag because horses, whatever. So, this is Sample for Fangirl Fibers. I don't know the colorway names, but this one looks like candy necklaces. And this is a nice gray. This is where we're at. So I finished 2 repeats of the chart. We're going to steek the sleeves. So once it gets down how long the sleeve depth, then I will bind off those stitches and then go into the round to do the body. We have these awesome saddle shoulders. Isn't it so good? And this yarn, it's a non-superwash, but it is the softest non-superwash I've ever felt. I don't know, my floats are kind of iffy. Not bad. I will say the pattern's really cool because it tells you where to catch your floats at. So that way you can stagger them. So this one and the next one are my 2 main makes. So like pretty much I'm doing a repeat on this one and then I do something on the other one and then back and forth. Because I would like to have these both done. This one I think I need done probably by the end of September is when I would like this one done. Sooner if I can, but we'll see. But it's going pretty good. So there's that. And then the last whip that I have is in this sweater bag made by me. It's not a sweater though, it's a shawl. So this is a sample / test. Probably like a test. I don't know. The pattern is not in testing yet, but this is the Wandering Forager shawl. It is a Stardew Valley shawl by Knit Graffiti. And this is, of course, a sample for Fangirl Fibers. And this is where we're at. That looks funny. So, you do lace border. Yeah, I know it's roughly, it's fine. Then this mosaic, doesn't it look like strawberries? I made sure it looked like strawberries. That's pretty cool. And then we've got this, and then we're going to have another one. Next up, future cast-ons. I am going to be doing another sample for the yarn store. I don't remember the name of the yarn, but it's a pretty, like, tweedy looking purple. So I will show that to you next week. But it is, I'm going to be making the DRK Everyday Sweater by Entry Maori. So that's something I plan to cast on tomorrow. And yeah, all the whips. A lot of whips. So let's see if we can get these knocked out, because I don't like having quite this much on the needles at one time. I don't mind having multiple, but this is an awful lot. So that is all the knitting related content. We're going to go into books real quick. So as far as books go, I did finish a couple books and started a new one. So I have finished, okay, currently reading, I guess, I'm still reading Dragons and Aces by J.T. Gates, but by currently reading, I mean, I haven't read it. I'm like 65% done, and I just haven't touched it for a while. But it is still technically a book I'm reading. Oh, wrong button. Looking at my Goodreads. So, I did finish, started a while ago. Where is... There we go. Okay, I finished Inked in Ashes, A Twisted Fairy Tale Retelling by Shannon Mayer. Finished that first one. I need to start the second one, but the second one's kind of like Peter Pan. That's just not a fairy tale I really ever got into or cared about. So I'm not for sure if I'm going to finish that one. So we'll see. Next up, I did listen to and finish yesterday Priest, A Love Story by Sierra Simone. That book is interesting in so much as it is done mostly from the MMC, male main character. There we go. And he gives me a little bit of Josh vibes. Not as funny as Josh, much more tortured soul or whatnot, he's priest. But it gives me a little bit of Josh vibes, and like his internal monologue and stuff is a little bit amusing sometimes. It's mostly smut. Like, it's not bad. If you're trying to listen to it, read it, go for it. I wouldn't read it again. I can say I read it though. But the more interesting read that I have going on currently is I did just start reading Close Knit by... Sorry, it's not on my Goodreads. Why does it not say her name? Kelsey and... Sorry, I'm making my Kindle app do what it needs to do. Okay, Close Knit by Denise Stone and Kel Stone. So, it is, I'm going to just read you the thing here. The broodiest goalkeeper in the Premier League meets his match and a radiant knitting influencer in the sexy, grumpy/sunshine sports romance by best-selling author duo Kels and Denise Stone. So, it's about football, just soccer, but still, it's about football and knitting. And, okay, cool. So, it's been cute. I mean, I like reading about knitting, so that makes things even better. So yeah, so hopefully I'll probably have that finished by the next time I record. And that's really all I've got on reading. Oh, I said I did start the second book, and I don't remember the name of it now, of the Inked series by Shannon Mayer. Inked in Onyx is the second one, but don't hold your breath for me to finish that. I don't think it's actually going to happen, but we'll see. So that's all my books. Now we're going to go into life. I did go to the river again with my sister. I might put a video in of that. It's just nice. We actually got in the water this time. I mean, not like to swim, like sit in the water with our feet in there. Might have gotten a little bit too deep, so the bottoms of our chairs might have hit. That's annoying, but it happens. So that was fun. And then the next big thing I do have to talk about, some of you already know this, some of you don't. I am moving apartments. Was going to do it this weekend. I'm not going to. I'm actually going to wait till next weekend to do that, so that may make recording different. Still planning on recording for next Friday. We will see if it actually happens. No promises. It may be later on the weekend. I don't know yet. But that's one reason why you get the blank walls, because stuff's a mess. But yeah, stay tuned for a new location at some point. And that's all I got. I'm not moving very far away. It's just a few miles away. But it's just going to have like more amenities. I'll have a pool. So excited for a pool. Get to go swimming because summer's not over yet. Okay, really quick one. I know I put a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. If you have any questions about any things I talked about, if I skipped something, please comment below. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have. I do also want to say thank you to each and every one of you for watching. I really do appreciate you. And of course, like, subscribe, all that good stuff there if you want to. And I will see y'all next week. Bye.